Thank you, members and Mr. Speaker. Members, on this floor every day, but typically at this time of our session, we grapple with decisions that actually can be very stressful. We can be conflicted, meaning we see both sides of an argument. We see and listen to the opposition, and we listen to those that support. And sometimes, in my case, like in Orange County, these choices are extremely difficult. We have no local municipalities that have rent control in Orange County. So this certainly would be a change for a legislator to support something like this. But throughout the year, I've not only been listening, I've been watching and seeing. And as has been mentioned, not only on this floor in this city, but throughout the state of California, we are now seeing thousands of people who are struggling with not only homelessness, but being very close to being homeless by being unable to afford the rent. In Fullerton, we had two cities, Fullerton and Anaheim, where the councils had many constituents come because a landlord raised the rent about 20% with a notification in mobile homes. Now, mobile homes are exempted from this, but they came to the council week after week to try to get relief. Many of these constituents were veterans, seniors, and had moved in feeling like they would have a safe place to live. Now their plan is, what do we do next? They have a little reprieve because the council worked with them, but many do not have this. So we are not only in a homeless crisis, but we're in a housing crisis, and we have the moral authority to do what's right. And doing what's right is not easy. I won't go as far as saying there's threats, but there are threats. Doing what is safe is what is easy, and doing what is tough takes courage, and sometimes courage is hard to find. I know I like being a legislator, but I want to see people housed more than I care about being a legislator. When I walk outside and I know, because I've counted, there are people living on this great park that are homeless. We know that. I know the sergeants know that. I know the police know that. I see them in the morning in the same place, folding up their blankets, carrying their 2 backpacks. These are people that are homeless, and we have acted this year. We've acted on everything from safe parking to ADUs. Those are tools, but it won't be one aspect. It won't be one bill. It will take multiple types of legislation, and it will take your will. I talked to my great mentor, who doesn't know she's my mentor, but Dr. Shirley Weber, as we walked by some homeless as we were coming back from the Capitol, and I said, what can we do? And she said it on the floor yesterday. She said, I traveled to Australia and I asked them, why did they not have the same situation we have? And they said because they made a decision to act and they have the will. So I ask you to support AB 1482 for a solution. It may not be perfect, and I know the author has worked tirelessly, but it is one of the solutions. And when we don't act, we stay in the same place, and we need to act, because otherwise we'll be here a year from now talking about the same issues, but with more people on our streets. So I urge and I vote.